Hi, I'm Redneck-Alcatraz, and we're here for another reaction. And I hadn't planned on doing this, but after getting, uh, not one, but two comments about the fact that Disturbed did a live version featuring Miles Kennedy, you had my attention, and since I just did parts 1, 2, and 3 of Sound of Silence, covering by or done the original with Simon and Garfunkel, and then Disturbed, and then my review of both of them, with finding out that Disturbed did a live version with a guy, you had my attention. And Lainey, I said I was probably gonna do this. I am doing this, so shout out to Lainey B and Susan Sukor. I apologize if mispronouncing that. But, thanks to these 2, I looked into this and I said, "Yes, I'm going to do this." So here we go. This is now going to become part 4 of Sound of Silence reviews. Well, I guess it's 3 reactions and a review? It's fine. Anyway, uh usual procedure. I'm gonna go through not saying anything. I'm actually gonna mute myself because I have a tendency to go along with the music. So listen to my sorry attempt at trying to sing. And then we're gonna go through a second time, and I'm going to point at things, and give my opinions on it. So, without further ado, let's get into the music that is The Sound of Silence by Disturbed featuring Miles Kennedy. And this is live, according to this, from Houston, from when they did this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special treat for you tonight. For tonight's performance of The Sound of Silence, joining us on the stage to be the Art Garfunkel to my Paul Simon tonight, please welcome Mr. Miles Kennedy. Now fire up those lighters and those cell phones and hold them up in the air, people. Now's the time. Hail, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless streams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone. Neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stared by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs and voices never shared. And no one dared disturb the sound of silence. For said I Give it up nice and loud for Mr. Miles Kennedy.
Okay. That got to me a little bit. That got to me a little bit. I'm not gonna deny it. That got to me a little bit. I'm pretty sure I said this before, but actually I think I did say this in the review that I loved both versions. I loved the harmony in the original that Simon and Garfunkel had, and I loved how Disturbed took the original song, slowed it down, and lengthened it out, and it just put more feeling in with the instruments. This this takes that more feeling with the instruments, the slowed down version, and then you added the harmony part that it didn't have that Simon and Garfunkel did, and it adds a new I can't necessarily say it adds a new level to it. I think it adds a new depth to it. It takes it to a different place. His voice just on its own has a power to it. When you harmonize, you can bring in different powers from different voices and blend them together to create something different, unique in many ways. Part of me really wants to see a studio version of this. Not just the live version, which is great. I enjoy it. Part of me wants to see what would happen if they did this as a studio version and with his I think his name's David's natural voice and the depth it has to it and Miles's voice which can hit some of those higher notes. You now have a height to offset the depth to just take it to a new place. I like it. I really do. I really do. All right. Let's go back and go through it again. Um I'm sure going through this a second time is really going to get to me even more, but I don't care. We're going to do this anyway. Let's
Ladies and
go.
gentlemen, we have a special treat for you tonight.
In many ways, I think
For
Sound of
tonight's
Silence,
performance of the Sound of Silence,
instrumentally,
joining
with
us on the
Disturbed's
stage
version is
to be
easier to
the
play,
Art Garfunkel to my Paul Simon
but it
tonight. Please
carries
welcome
a
Mr.
whole different
Miles Kennedy.
power to it. It really does. Pianos and guitars, drums. It's great.
Now fire up those lighters and those cell phones and hold them up in the air, people. Now's the time.
I bet you there were people in that audience that did still have their lighters. Yep. See a couple popping up. Yep, yep, yep.
Darkness, my old friend.
That. You've got David's natural depth, and Miles has a. His voice is just at a higher. I believe the word is higher pitch. That they're sitting at different audible, like vocal levels, and they just kind of blend in balance. Just that one opening thing.
Darkness, my old friend.
You've got his depth, that power that it carries. But now you've got a harmony to that power, and mm, it changes the song. I think I can't. I think the harmonized with the depth I can't say it's better, but it carries a different, I don't even know the right word, different feeling. Just as powerful as the other, but it's different now. Maybe because the vocals are meshed, it now feels shared and not just from a single point. It is now a shared feeling. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just
Come to
trying to put
talk
feelings
with
into
you
words.
again,
Can't say I'm doing a
because
good
a
job.
vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains.
I love how their voices blend. I almost get a feeling that Miles's voice is getting a little overpowered, little drowned out, but it's adding another element to it that carries another a new feeling to it.
Brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp.
Right there. Miles, his voice picked up. I can't tell if it's he started just singing louder, projecting his voice more, but there's an audible difference between right then and where he was at before. His voice came out more. It
Turned my collar neath the halo of
so you can hear his
a street
it's like
lamp.
this.
I turned my collar to the cold and
He
damp.
picked it up and then he brought it back in and he just synced it. That that synced level of those two voices together.
When my eyes were
Yes.
stared by the flash of a neon light that split the night.
I hate this continued pausing thing, but I got to do it. I think in many ways the stretched out slower, and I've said this before, it's great. I love it. But I think by throwing into the harmony of the voices, it gets you, it almost feels to me like you're getting closer to the essence of the original that Simon and Garfunkel did. That you're not just doing a beautiful cover of the original by throwing in that second voice, you're now getting closer to the essence of the old. This, I think, is many ways that bridging the gap between the original, the new version, and by this, you are now bridging kind of the essence of the old with the harmony of the voices into the newer version that's been slowed down.
Touch the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs and voices never share.
I love how Miles' voice can hit some of the higher notes that David's can't, that some of those higher notes that are you found more in the original than in Disturbs. I love by adding that higher note in there. Like I said, it seems like it bridges the gap. I'm repeating myself. I need to shut up. love it.
to
I love it.
stand the sound of silence. Fools said I you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words and I might teach you. Take my arms and I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops fell, echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out its warning, and the words that it was for me. In the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, tenement halls, whispered in the sound of silence.
The harmony in the end. I gotta go back. I gotta go back.
Of silence.
I think that was the best blending. That that point, that ending just
Of silence.
oh, that was great. That's just amazing. That is
Give
just
it up nice and loud for Mr. Miles Kennedy.
I love how the entire band comes up and just thanks him too. Every single one of them. I I I have to give it up to like I said, Laney B for this comment, and then to Susan for the other comment. So cre- credit to both of you for giving me a heads up on this and letting me know about this. You yes. Yes. It's hard to really put the feelings of that one into words. A lot of the stuff about Disturbed I already covered before, but it's just by adding Miles's voice, it changed it. Not in a bad way, not at all. No, 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 no. Can't will never claim that. Like I said, I think it adds that element of the original with Simon and Garfunkel because of the harmony of the voices. I really think they should do a studio version of this. I don't know how well that would work with getting the two of them to record that single and then what they would do with it. I would love to hear a studio version of that. Live sounded great. I wonder how good the studio would sound if they had the time to really plan it, really rehearse it, get the audio levels synced and all that. Just that song at the best level it could be. What would that be like? I think it'd be great. I think it would be awesome. So, thank you for giving me the heads up about this because I didn't know about it. And I'll be officially listing this as the part 4, and credit to you too for that. Um, Thank you for watching. I'll have links in the description for this video like normal, as well as for Miles and Disturbed. So check out their other stuff. As usual, give me opinions, give me your views. If you've got suggestions for other stuff, I read every comment y'all post, and I've been slowly forming a list of like suggested stuff and adding it to my list of things I want to also do. So, um, all suggestions welcome. Yeah, bring it on. All right, I guess it's time for me to shut up, and I will see y'all next time.